In this video, you're going to discover how to generate a ton of leads in 2020. Let's go. Hey everybody, this is Antoine Dupont and welcome to another video. If you are new here and you're looking for practical ways to grow your business and get a ton of leads, then this channel is for you. If we want to get a ton of leads, what is super important is we need to understand the customer's intent or the consumer's intent. What people type in the search box, the videos they watch, and the sites they visit all basically are telling us what is their intent. So in other words, their intent is not best real estate agent in my town, but rather, how can I sell my house quickly? How can I sell my house quickly? That is the intent. However, and there's a little bit of a caveat here, is people don't wake up in the morning feeling like, oh, I have an intent for this or I have an intent for that, right? That's not what they do. What people have is they have a feeling, and the feeling is I need this or I want that. And if you pay attention to the search queries on Google, which is free, you're going to find out what they want and what they need. And that is awesome for you because now we can create ads, we can create content, and we can create videos answering those wants and those needs. Recently, Google and Kantar, a large search agency out of Europe, did a study to uncover what is people's intent when they do a search query. And here's what they found. All consumers and all customers throughout the world for all industries and all products and services have those 6 basic needs. The 6 basic consumer needs are surprise me, help me, reassure me, educate me, impress me, and thrill me. The truth is that decision making is not based on the rational process, but rather how do we feel? Being rational usually happens after we bought the thing, not before. Big corporations that have large marketing needs will usually build campaigns around each of those needs. So for example, a car company is going to create 6 different ads for the exact same car, but each of those ads talking to one of those specific needs. And you probably have seen it, for example, like you'll see the Thrill Me commercial where you're seeing the car zipping through the mountain and it's very thrilling. And then the next week you'll see another commercial for the same car, but it's really all about the safety feature and then showing a family getting into the car. That actually answering the reassure me need. You see what they did there? And now you actually can get us as well. I could do the same for my company. Now here is a practical and actionable tip you can do this week to uncover what are your customers' intent and need using Google search. Let's go to my desktop and I'm going to show you how you can do it too. All right, so now we're on my desktop, and before we start, you need to make a note of all these prepositions here, all these questions: how, what, why, where, will, can, who, are, which, and when. Those are really important because the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go in Google. So here we are now in Google, and in Google, I put in a keyword, which is an intent. You know, people are not looking for a real estate agent, they're looking to buy a house. So what is my want? What is my need? I need to buy a house. So I want to buy a house. So buying a house is the keyword. Now, immediately Google is giving you some of the intent that people have with that specific keyword, right? So process of buying a house, questions to ask when buying a house. Those are really important because those are their questions. But let's actually make that like super bulletproof. If I type in how right before the keyword, now I'm getting all the questions. Now all these questions are inside of educate me, right? So you could see one of the questions is how to negotiate buying a house, how long buying a house takes. These or educate in the need, and this is super important. And so if you change the how, you could actually put why, and you could be looking, okay, which one of those questions would actually be inside of thrill me, right? So we're looking for all those feelings that people have, like educate me, impress me, thrill me, surprise me. So we're going to be finding all these questions, and if you do the work like this with the keyword buying house and adding how, why, what, when, which, and all of these, you're going to get a ton of questions, which is going to give you dead accuracy on the intent that is attached to a feeling. Now, I want to show you this tool. This tool is not for free. Obviously, Google is 100% free, so what you have there. But there's also a tool called SEMrush, and I'm an affiliate with SEMrush. So I'm going to put an affiliate link in the description so you can check it out if you're interested in having a tool that has a really in-depth research, because Google gives you free information, but it doesn't give you a lot of data next to it. So I'm going to be doing the exact same thing here. I'm doing buying a house, and then I'm going to search in the keyword magic tool feature, and then instead of all, I'm going to ask for the questions. Right now, I'm going to have, as you can see here, it's a little bit better sorted, but you have all the questions that people ask. A lot of the how-tos are the first question, which are all the educate me, but you can change it to any of those words here. You can actually change it to can. Right, so now it's going to give you can, which is a different feeling. It's a different approach. Can I buy a house with bad credit? Well, this is maybe inside of reassure me, right? So this is really an amazing tool that you can use. Of course, this one is not for free. It costs about $100 a month to have that type of depth of information. But if you want to create a lot of content for your organization and you have a big marketing team, you might want to get a tool like that. What I've known for a while and what I've been teaching people is that educate me is a very strong need, which is all the how-to content. What's surprising to me about this study is that actually our needs are a lot more complex than that. So for example, recently I was doing some research for realtors, and I was looking for the questions that people were typing in the search box, and one of the questions was, is now a good time to buy a home? And that search and that intent and that need is completely and 100% inside of reassure me. So yes, they're in the market to buy a home, but first and foremost, they want to be reassured that they're doing the right thing. And if you as a realtor create a video answering that, or create a blog, or put a Facebook post, or put a post on LinkedIn answering that question, reassuring the person on the other side, you've just found a lead. Searches don't happen at random moments. They are driven by a need, and the search to satisfy those needs is part of the decision-making process. The mistake that a lot of us do as marketers or small business owners is we're creating content of ads that are transactional in nature. What I mean by transactional is we're advertising what we do, as in #1 real estate agent in my town, as opposed to positioning ourselves to the answer to those 6 basic needs. But if you ignore this, consumers will keep searching until they find the answer to one of those 6 basic needs. So what you should be doing with your content, your ads, your blogs, and your video is answer their needs, and you're gonna get a ton of leads. All right, that does it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions or comments, you put them below. I would appreciate a like, and before you leave, please subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a thing. Ciao.